Hello once again, my friends, to Knights of the Old Republic 2. This is episode 2. In the previous episode, we got our first weapons, made our first steps towards the dark side alignment, and woke up. Not in that order, though. Anyway, now we're gonna go into the combat, which is essentially turn-based, from what I remember. So we have different attack styles. Flurry hits multiple times. Critical hit is just more of an accurate attack. Power attack is, well, as applies to power attack, but I don't think it's quite as accurate. I like the flurry just because it gives us more chances to hit them. I also like the pause action during combat. You can just sort of pause and queue up your moves, which is really nice. It's really nice. So that fight was super easy. Both of them were down without too much effort, which is always nice. Commands, this was the bodies. Mining laser. I'm in super FPS lag right now. Because of Pretty has my screen recorded, but it's unimportant at the moment. So, a couple of those, neither of those are visible apparently. And here we are at the emergency hatch.
This is the exit, but it is sealed. Strange. In my visions, it was open.
So, now, I'm gonna say Freya. Yes. There's only silence. Well, there may be a way to open it if we can get access to a terminal, but we can't open it from here. Which is a bummer. Because that means we're gonna have to go through this whole freaking complex. Takes forever. Well, that's okay. Corpse, we will loot you. Security tunneler. That's nice. I'm gonna bash the hell out of this locker. Which isn't quite as effective. Oh, got a broken item. That's the only downside about bashing the containers. To get broken items. I would go to the security desk and watch all the recordings, but it's not really quite as important.
Be careful. There is much energy in the room beyond, yet it stems from nothing that lives. Can you not sense them? Reach out. Cast aside your sight. Cast aside what you see, and instead reach out with your perceptions. Ah, you can feel them. The droids you cannot perceive, but the small oscillations of energy, that you can feel, echoing outwards.
So we can see some passive precog power, which is nice. It said to save our game now, so we should do that. So we're saving. It's super quick. Now we have some more droids. Now I'm gonna pause and switch targets. And program to attack. There we go, easy as pie. So this game, the problem with this game that critics had was that it was incomplete. There was a lot of stuff that the company should have done, but basically they wanted to rush for the holiday season and wasn't able to. So like there's a lot of incomplete stuff, but somebody made a very nice mod called I think it's the restored content edition or something, but it's super nice because it basically gets all the stuff that they would have put in, because like apparently they were still scripted for it, and adds it to the game, which is really nice. Some aspects of it.
You hear it.
Oh.
It is faint, but it is there.
Anyway, some aspects of the mod have to be voice acted by the people who made the mod themselves, because they didn't officially record like casting and stuff. But it's really cool, and it makes the game feel a whole lot more complete.
It is the Force you feel. It has not been so long as for you to forget. Do not turn away from it. Listen. Feel it echoing within you. Come. I shall guide you down the familiar paths. You will need it if we are to survive and escape this place.
Cool. So we're slowly regaining our connection to the Force. Which, if you don't know Star Wars mythology, is basically a life force that is within all beings. It's sort of hard to explain. Not really, I don't know. I'm just too lazy to explain it right now, but it basically is what stems of all beings and like their power or whatever. So this is our level up, our first real level up, which is nice. Where occasionally we get skill points, or feats, I should say. We can't do a lot of feats yet, but I'm going to get this, and just for tanking purposes, it basically gives us one extra health point every time we level up, which is really nice, when you think about it. So now we get our first Force powers. This one's nice. I guess it's nice. It's basically a burst of speed, as it plainly says right there. But it's really nice to be able to move faster and be more mobile and all that. But another good power is shock. Since we're dark side, it'll be nice. And shock isn't a real showstopper though. It's Force Storm, which is great. It's just an awesome attack. I think that we're going to get the burst of speed to begin with. Just for the sake of having it. It'll speed things up. Haha! Speed things up, right? Okay. Let's run. Oh! Combat droid, mighty droid. You think I didn't see you there? Cause I didn't. But the computer did. Slice. Okay.
Beyond his door, someone yet lives. Be mindful. His thoughts are difficult to read. But you have nothing to fear from this one, and he might yet prove useful.
Okay, so we need to let him out. I won't do any spoilers and tell you who he is. Since that'll become apparent very quickly, actually. Sorry, I just told him he didn't narrate there. Okay. Here we go. Administration computer. Activate that switch. There we go. So the lockdown is off. And we can go free this dude.
Nice outfit. What, you miners change regulation uniform while I've been in here?
Ah. Clever.
Atten Rand. Excuse me if I don't shake hands. The field only causes mild electrical burns.
Yes. Atten. One of my favorite characters. By far. But since we're gonna be a douche, we gotta be a douche, so.
You mean before or after that Jedi showed up? Either way, it's a real short story. You see, this Jedi shows up, and you know what that means. Where there's one Jedi, the Republic will soon be crawling up your ion engine in no time. But the story gets better. See, some of the miners get it into their ferrocrete skulls that since the Jedi's unconscious, they can collect the bounty the exchange has posted for live Jedi. Well, what passes for the law here didn't like that idea. So the two groups started fighting.
Then there was some big explosion, and then I was sitting here for a long time, waiting for some half-naked miner to show up and ask a bunch of questions.
Okay, so we should ask them what the exchange are, but I will do a long story short for you all. The exchange is like the Star Wars Mafia. If you've ever seen the movies, Jabba the Hutt, that slug dude, the gangster who had like Boba Fett as a freaking bodyguard, you know, on the Sarlacc pit he had like a pontoon or like whatever that floaty ship thing was. Anyway, he like, that is a close representation of the exchange. They're just sort of a criminal organization. But we can't ask them why there's a bounty.
Don't know much about it. Maybe the exchange wants one as a trophy, or somebody's got something against Jedi and is looking to collect. Not many Jedi left. Wouldn't surprise me if the bounty's pretty high. The ones that weren't killed in the Jedi Civil War ended up switching off the lightsabers long ago. Word is there's not even a Jedi Council anymore, but who knows?
I'll say the stories I heard were of the Sith, not the Jedi.
Yeah, Revan, Malak, and the Jedi that went to join them in the Mandalorian Wars. They turned against the other Jedi and had a scrap that almost laid waste to the galaxy. Where have you been?
So yeah, that was sort of a summarizing part of the first game. You, in the first game, you play as this Jedi, Revan. And you didn't know it was Revan. Revan was basically this Sith Lord who had amnesia and didn't remember who he was. And then ultimately, once you found out who you were, you could choose to continue to be a good guy and help your allies and the Jedi, or you would turn evil and kill Malak. Well, you kill him regardless, but and take his place and then disappear. Either way, Revan disappeared, and so basically, what this is sort of setting up what you want to say happened in the first game.
Well, I wasn't
I
there,
think.
but like all Sith, Revan and Malak turned on each other. After they turned on the Jedi, of course.
So now we can. So here are options. We can say. I'm gonna say what happened when I played through the first game, which was the second option. I was led to believe that Revan, person to play as in the first game, saved the Jedi and the Republic.
I guess. There's rumors all over space about it. All I heard was Revan returned to pay Malak back for trying to kill her in the first place. You know, women.
How long have you been in that cage? Revan was a man, not a woman.
Maybe you're right. Maybe I just hoped Revan was a woman.
You would, Atten. Atten's, he's a womanizer, pretty much. He's like Han Solo, only not Harrison Ford. Okay. Enough history.
Look, no offense or anything, but your weird half-naked interrogation isn't my idea. Hey, wait a minute. You're that Jedi the miners were talking about. Where is everybody?
Dead! I killed them! Kidding, I didn't do that.
From my beautiful view in the security cage? Look, I heard some explosions, some emergency alarms, some toxic gas pouring out of the vents. Maybe none of them. You shut down the cell security field, and I can reroute the emergency system so we can get to the hangars.
Sounds like a pretty,
ship, and then we
safe
fly out of
plan.
here.
I want to pause it though, guys. This was an awesome episode 2. We met Atten Rand, the Scoundrel, the non-Harrison Ford Han Solo. We killed some more droids. Anyway, thanks for watching. Like, favorite, comment, subscribe, do whatever you want to do. I will see you next time for episode 3.